We have a Phoneix versus American Pro Rugby White, ARTPC, and this should be a pretty competitive game here. And we're about to kick off with Phoneix in black and ARTPC in white. And it's kicked a little deep by Phoneix. Comes into ARTPC, ball across the field, short break. ARTPC getting in hard. First penalty of the game to ARTPC. Quick penalty. Looking for space on the blind side. Ball comes out. Across the field, looking for a player coming at a different angle. Nice run by ARTPC. This is an early one. Is she going to make it? Good support. Ball coming out. ARTPC with the ball again. Moving across the field. Quick hands. Some nice short steps. Again, offloaded. ARTPC lining up on the right. Move left. Slight overlap. Look for player on the inside. This is a real strong start here for ARTPC. Looking for a short gap. Almost true. Some nice little handling skills, but in the end, Phoneix won it back. Phoneix moving up the field. Just outside around 22. Pushing a crawl across the field. Looking for a little bit of space on the outside. Covered well by ARTPC. And the ball breaks down. Scrum to ARTPC. It's a good start to this game here. ARTPC with most of the possession just at the moment. And some strong running, looking for gaps in the middle. Phoneix good defence, covering all the areas. And it's a scrum to ARTPC. Put in. Ball comes out. Move across the field. Looking for a switch. Excellent play. Cuts through the gap. Almost there. Will she get there? Yes, it's a score for ARTPC. And that is, I believe, number 6.
And that's a try for American Rugby Pro White.
Good start here for ARTPC. Early morning. Weather's nice. Number 5 that scored. That's Cynthia Campbell. First try today here for the championships. And she's also taken the conversion. Good kick. Just pulled it wide. An excellent kick. Really good start here for ARTPC. Phoneix have not had much of the ball. ARTPC to kick off. Nice kick, goes a little long. Finds Phoneix. Phoneix player does very well to cut on the infield. Beautiful run, looking for support. Phoneix come in fast. Ball breaks. Comes out. Looking to spread it. Defense really good from ARTPC. They get in there. It's a turnover. No, it's not. It's a penalty to Phoneix. Phoneix take it quickly. Move up the middle of the field. There's a gap. Cut through the gap. Looking for support. Great support from Phoneix. And they come in and they're going to put that under the posts. It's a great start to the day.
And Phoneix Rugby is able to capitalize on that penalty.
And that is a try for Phoneix. And we are 5-5 here. Excellent start. 3 minutes in, 2 scores, both sides really competitive. And I have Mr. John Broker, the legend, joining me here.
Nice to be back in the booth with you, Shane. Good morning, and good morning to our Flow crew here. And Shane, I guess you're running away with some play-by-play here. How's this going?
Good game. Both teams obviously up for it early in the morning.
Yeah.
Better weather today. I think we're going to see some good rugby. Excellent start by both teams. Pretty structured, minimal errors. Both teams looking for gaps very actively in the infield, willing to spread it out to the wings.
All right. We are looking forward to a good day of rugby here. Just keep on going.
And this is Phoneix with a kickoff down the middle a little. Well collected by ARTPC. They move it out left. That is from Amanda Reeling. Breaking up the short side. Phoneix getting in hard. ARTPC win it back. Comes out. Comes across the field. If they can get this across. Good defense. Up hard. Again breaks. Pulls it out. Player stranded. Drops the ball. That is going to be a scrum, I believe, to ARTPC.
Yeah, we knock on there first by
Yes,
Phoneix and then ARTPC. But, you know, these are both fantastic teams. ARTPC is, a training center specializes in sevens during the summer, and by Jules McCoy. Mealy Baker, who's working with us, does some work with them. And Phoneix, a couple of Canadian internationals on this team. It is a bowl quarterfinal. There's some good players out here, so we're expecting to see some good runs.
Yeah, I like to play. Both teams very aggressive on the attack. Defense is strong. Getting a little congested now in the last 2 or 3 possessions. Ball comes back. Phoneix break out the left. No, sorry, ARTPC black. That's number 5, the try scorer, cutting through. Gets a penalty. Quick penalty again by ARTPC. Again, number 5, Cynthia Campbell, making really good ground here. That's second and third sport. Good support.
Wonderful offloads.
Ball coming back. It's out clean. On the switch. Clean ball. Gets pushed back into Rick, but they get it back very quickly. Looking to move it across the field. Looking for those small gaps. Constantly making small momentum. This is great to watch. Ball comes out, cuts through, half gap. Team get in, get over, good rucking. That is the number 3, Megan Nelson, making some ground, setting up platform for her team. Need to get it to ground. Ref letting this go. No, she's called it now. It is a scrum, and I believe she's going to give, no, that is halftime. And we have a tie here, or actually it's 7-5, converted try
and that's
to
the
Phoneix.
half. Phoneix Rugby is in the lead with
We'll be back for
7.
second half action right after this.
Okay, we're getting back to the second half here. ARTPC versus Phoneix. It is a very tight game. Phoneix up by 2 points, 7-5. So, John, what did you see here? What do you think needs to go on in the second half?
I think if you just watch there, ARTPC has some good runners spread across the field, right? And Phoneix has a really tight defense. They stay in the inside of the 15s very much and try to work, try to just push people out. If they can pin them down and move that ball to the width, I think ARTPC could put some tries in this half.
Good.
And for Phoneix, they got some of the breakaway runners. They get a ball in a couple people's hands and they get some space. That's the story. So we'll see what happens right in the kickoff here, Shane, but take it away.
So ARTPC to kick off. So I do have a request for next year. Can I have better numbers in the back of those jerseys, please?
One of these days, we'll. Phoneix lost their jerseys, got lost in transit, so you can't really do anything there.
That's not exactly the start they want. That hands it back to Phoneix.
But fashion has overtaken the quality of numbers in the back of the jersey sometimes.
Yes.
So a little hard to read these numbers some days. But big first mistake there. Didn't go 10, and one of the Harvey sisters ready to take this ball.
And Phoneix looking for a gap in Meiji. That is absolutely beautiful move. And she just shows a clean pair of heels to go in just right at the post. That's a fabulous try.
I think I just said they have a couple of breakaway runners. You give a little space, and it's going to be over. So,
can I have a little bit of that crystal ball today, John?
Yeah, I'm not sure that happened, but wonderful, wonderful footwork there. Great run, and Phoneix just putting themselves ahead here. That's great work. Just 1 minute in, and big mistake off the kickoff. You're going to pay.
Yeah, I don't know how many times we said that yesterday, but I think, in rugby usually there's pivotal times, but in sevens, that first kickoff, second half, really is like a first phase pivotal kick. I don't know, yesterday we just saw games swing completely the other way.
what I love about sevens, you know, I coach 15s and I've coached sevens.
And that
Sevens,
kick's just a little
every
wide.
skill is magnified by
Phoenix is still
100%.
up.
You know, like everything is a glaring error when you make a mistake. One bounce of the ball, one change in 14 minutes can be the whole difference of the game. So it really, like, everything has to be done perfectly and executed, or there could be a huge, huge change.
It's absolutely unforgiving. I think that's why I haven't coached too much sevens. I'd be screaming too much. And we kick off here. That's a nice long kick. And it comes off the player. We're going to play advantage. Scrum to Phoneix.
All right, yeah, another ARPTC mistake there. We'll see what Phoneix goes with this one.
So
They
that
have
is,
these runners out here.
and that was 12-7. That was an unconverted try that time. Phoneix with momentum here. And that is a change already for ARPTC. And I believe that's number 6, Sabrina Shea Anderson coming on. Phoneix to put in. Going to take it to the short side. Is that one of the Harvey sisters?
It is. A nice little spin move there.
Yeah, you can see ARPTC a little more organized too in the defense here. Phoneix looking to go on the outside. Get pulled down. That is a little high.
Yeah, the zero tolerance there. Those high tackles. You're going to pay for that every time now.
And lucky probably early morning there wasn't a card shown. But that's...
It's you know, quarterfinal. It wasn't malicious. Look, there it is again. Just show the ball.
Yeah, that is
Find a little
absolutely
gap.
fabulous. The footwork, time, phenomenal spatial awareness.
Yeah.
And
She just real heads-up rugby. I mean,
Found her way right across the field. That's just tremendous stuff there.
and that's 2 scores from a standing start where she's just watching, sees the small gap. Obviously, you know, fast acceleration. And that makes it 17-5 here for Phoneix with about 3.25 minutes to go. So ARPTC really need to find something off this kickoff.
And the kick is good.
And that is a converted kick.
19-5
We're
over
19-5 up.
American Pro White.
2 converted tries required from ARPTC here to get back into this game.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes to go. It's going to be tough. I mean, you know, kick off the come, they're going to get back down into their zone here, Shane. This is a tough one for ARPTC. This white team to come back from. But I'm sure they're game for it. I'm sure they're not ready just to call it a day yet. But
Phoneix kick long, smart kick by them. Put the team back under pressure. ARPTC make a small gap up along the line. Cutting inside again. It's number 5.
great tackle.
Cynthia Campbell, who's the previous try scorer. ARPTC trying to get it out wide, take it up the middle. Pulling in a lot of defenders. That's 4 people. If they can get it out quickly here, they get the penalty.
This is what they need, is a lot of pressure.
Looking for some space, looking to cut in. Again, I believe that's Cynthia Campbell.
Just what great work there from Cynthia Campbell.
Really like just the way the teams are attacking the line here today.
Yeah.
You know, they're looking for gaps inside the 215s. It's not all about spreading it to the wing. It's great to see.
You know, the defensive for an offensive defense in sevens is like a rubber band. You know, it stretches, it moves in different directions. And then you got to find that point where you're going to break it and you're going to get through. You know, so both teams done a good job of kind of probing runners, not just passing the ball on, just taking it forward a little bit, getting that defense to move, and then, you know, finding their way through.
Important conversion here for Cynthia, and that goes over. That makes it 19-12.
And the kick's
Well, makes it interesting.
It does,
7-point game.
I better watch what I say sometimes. I was right at the beginning of the half, and look at me now. We got under 2 minutes to go, and we're at seven points here.
So again, it just shows about the kicks and momentum. Not to say that was a pivotal moment, but it could have went bad, and it didn't, and they made the most of it. You know, strong leadership, particularly there from Cynthia. She seems to be the center point of this team for ARPTC. Much better kick. Phoneix looking to spread the ball wide. That was not the most favorite pass in the world. But again, they're hustling.
They got a runner wide. Let's see what she's got. Oh,
unlucky. But again, recovered well. Looking to playing dangerously here under the post.
Look at defensive pressure. Unbelievable. This is a 5-meter scrum, Shane. This is what they're working for with that hard defense.
Yeah, totally. So it's interesting to see the teams not willing to kick that close to the line. Several have been caught now over the last day or so. I know Sevens it's not a lot of big kicking game, but we've seen what happened here.
Yep.
I think maybe there's still a bit of slippery surface out there.
Yeah, the surface still be a bit slippery. I mean, we had some serious rain yesterday. But
good scrum, but very smart play. Well,
look at that. We'll try to get a jersey number from you there for that, see who that was. But what a heads-up play. So smart. And we are no time. Probably going to be tied up here. This may go to overtime.
19-15. Cynthia with the conversion. Are we going to get one more play?
This is what you want. The referee is going to allow the kick here, so it is all to play for right here, or else we go to extra time. Still trying to find this try score. I think it was number 4.
Yes, Jesse Hahn.
Jesse Hahn, or Jessa Hahn. I don't know much player information about her, unfortunately. Love to tell you her story, but can't.
So an important kick here. Cynthia kicking off for ARPTC. We're long ball. Moves out. ARPTC really hustling hard. The defense up well. Ref allowing the play to go. Are we going to have them? They get the ball out. Break slightly right.
This is
a nice rucking. Ball comes out.
See that tight defense?
Side.
Look at the tight defense there from Phoneix. If they can just move that ball wide, they have something on here.
ARPCC looking to work it up.
Let's see.
Both teams lined out. Cover here. It's going to be...
Knock on there. And that...
And we're going to have our first little bit extra time.
We're in the first extra time right now. This is the excitement of knockout rugby. So, Shane, they're going to take just about 30 seconds, just so everybody knows that this is magic try, right? So they're going to play until somebody scores.
Good.
That's how this happens.
Good. So looking for some leadership here from one of the teams. Somebody to step up, just do an extra little bit. You know, both teams are covering each other well. There's not a lot of natural gaps there. You know, a little bit of quick footwork or something a little different.
Just something. I mean, you've seen Phoneix, one of the Harvey sisters, just find a little gap and make a break. You've seen pressure from ARPTC. We'll see what they decide to do. So teams are going to regroup for a second. We'll come back with this extra period.
So here we are. We're about to come back in overtime in the first bowl women's quarterfinal. Really competitive game. Two very evenly balanced teams. Not a lot between the sides, even in style. Just some subtleties.
I think subtle is a great word for it, right? Because either ARPTC is going to put together a bunch of phases and wear them down, or Phoneix is going to make a big break and win-win.
Yeah.
Right. This is what's going to happen here, and Phoneix has to kick off. So, as you know, they got to get a 10, and ARPTC has to go to work.
So we have one of the Harvey sisters kicking off. Decides to kick it long, and good catch by ARPTC. Confident, looking to get the ball out. They break, working it up the field. There's that phase play. Again, up the middle, slight gap.
Just nice and
over
patient.
the halfway line.
Nice and patient. Oh, it turned over there. Now this is where it could all change.
Phoneix looking for space on the outside. Good defense. ARPTC covering across well. Penalty to Phoneix.
Yeah, penalty for a high tackle there. And I think we're going to get a yellow card for dumping the ball here. This is a big moment for ARPTC. See, the player just picked up the ball and threw it away there.
So any prediction here, obviously?
I think you're down to 6. This is tough, right? So now this changes from going through the phases for ARP. But did they not put her off the field? Oh, she's off the field. Oh, knock on. Major moment, right? So now it's a little tougher for ARPTC to play their game and go through the phases because they need 7 players.
Yeah.
It's much harder to do. We just groups of three going in. It's a bit tougher now.
And obviously for Phoneix, a little bit of different individual flair now. You've naturally got a man down. Spaces are there. You play it intelligently. Do you push it wide or do you look for the gap in the inside?
Yep.
Put in for ARPTC. Just 2 ladies on their attack. They're down a person. I wonder will they take it to the blind side here. They look like they're lining up a little, but no, it breaks.
Oh, look at this. And here, this is the gas runner right here. She takes the corner. Shane?
Fabulous down the sideline. Just burning. Keeps going, looking to put it under the post. That's a real statement.
There you have it. All you needed was one break for Phoneix, and they're able to put this game away.
So obviously the Hart sisters looks alike, but I count at least 3 tries,
Yeah.
but it was one of them or between them.
Absolutely.
So fabulous win, and Phoneix through to the next round. ARPTC, very valiant, and we are going to set up for the next game, which is DC Furies against Chicago Lions in the other women's quarterfinal bowl.